Ever since I was little, going to air shows and watching my father fly RC planes, aerobatics has always been my favorite part about flying. It's just insane to watch, and it's even more fun to do. So I just had to get my hands on another 3D plane, and when E-Flite came out with this, it's been in my shopping cart for a long time, and I finally pulled the trigger. This is the E-Flite Extra 330 SC. This is the kind of update from the 300 that they've had for a little bit. This plane looks incredible. We have the Jim Burke color scheme on it. If you didn't know, he was one of the founders, or was the creator of Knife Edge software, which created the real flight simulators that I learned to fly on when I was just really young. So kind of cool, full circle moment. But today we're gonna get this thing up in the air for the first time. I'm really excited to thrash on it. I think this is gonna be a little different than your typical maiden flight. I really kind of want to let loose on it. So let's see what this thing is truly capable of. I'm Alex from Hangar 14 RC. Let's get flying. All right, we're gonna be running a 4S 3200. You can run anywhere between, I believe, a 2200 and 3200. I have both. Just for maiden flight here, I wanna just put the heavier pack in, give us a little bit of a longer runtime, especially if we're gonna be thrashing on this quite a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and get our hatch off here. Everything sits in the front. Battery nice and secure. Gonna go ahead and plug this in. Now I am using pretty much how everything came. With my NX8 Plus here, basically imported the model, which is nice, makes setup really easy. I did go ahead and pretty much max out the rates though, and the throw. Everything is set to its furthest setting on the control horns. The travel is set to the max. So we do have pretty solid amount of throw on there. Rudder is killer, ailerons are good. I do wish had maybe a little bit more on the elevator, but it is set to pretty much everything that we can do, at least as of right now. Yeah, we'll see how it does. Let's go ahead and get this thing in the air. See what she's got. So far, I'm loving it. Do have quite a bit of wind out here. Of course, it's gonna be a crosswind, which is gonna play into a factor of a lot of this, but we're doing the best we can. Now, I'm not a professional 3D aerobatic pilot by any means, but I can throw the sticks around a little bit. And the fact that this is able to do this essentially right out of the box, pretty neat. Oh, this thing handles amazing. Like I said, I think we really could use just a little bit throw on the elevator and this thing would feel just insane. Throw it up into a hover. Wind playing into this a little bit. Honestly, I think it could use a little bit. I think I have the battery pretty far back, but it could use a little bit more. You just hear that propeller beat in the air. $449, bind and fly. That puts it into the category of quite a few other airplanes on the market, similar size, some stuff from, you know, Flex Innovations and things like that. I have yet to get my hands on a Flex Innovations plane. I've heard they fly beautifully. But when it comes to some other planes on the market, you're looking at this size, looking at like balsa construction, you know, you're getting, I would say, similar performance for a lot more money, because obviously you're paying for the balsa construction. It has a lot of like carbon fiber stuff in it. So For the price point on this, I'd say it's still definitely expensive, but look at how good this thing is flying right out of the box. I love it. I think with just a few adjustments, I think there's some stuff you can do with the AS3X Plus to get some more throw out of the servos. This thing is gonna be an absolute animal, but for the first flight, really not touching much at all, this is a fantastic addition to the fleet. Wind really pushing us around up there, but it's doing it just fine. All right, battery alarm going off, so we're gonna go ahead and bring it in. Really wants to float out, that's for sure. Again, grass. Honestly, did pretty good. This thing flies incredible, man. Like I said, right out of the box, the performance on this thing honestly blew me away. Like I said, I think we can really start to dial some things in, get a little more throw out of some of the control surfaces, and this thing is going to be an absolute beast. So let's go check her out. This plane looks gorgeous too, by the way, especially with the sun hitting it. Man, she pops. So there it is, the E-Flite Extra 330 SC. I'm already in love with this plane. I didn't really know what to expect going into it. I've had plenty of other 3D and aerobatic planes before, but I don't think I've really had anything this size, foam, and really this new when it comes to 3D aerobatic stuff. A lot of the stuff has been either like profile foamies or some big gasser stuff that I've had for a few years. So getting something that's really fresh with like the newest technologies, newest motors and things like that really is kind of eye-opening. The amount of power that this thing has feels incredible. It comes, like I said, out of the box really ready to go and ready to rip. And if you don't want to do 3D aerobatics, that's perfectly fine too. It comes with low, mid, and high rates, pretty much programmed if you have a Spektrum radio to bind to it. So it really is set up pretty much for you, which is nice. If you want to do just some more sport aerobatic stuff, it can do that. If you want to go all out, kind of like we did there, again, I'm not a professional by any means, but you know, it was fun to really thrash around. So if you're at all interested in this plane, I will leave a link down in the description for it. It is an affiliate link. If you do pick something up, I do get a little bit of a kickback. No extra cost to you. That just helps keep the channel going so we can keep reviewing planes just like this and keep making videos just like this. So if you want to check it out, I'll put it down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Appreciate it a ton. I'm Alex from Hangar 14 RC. We'll see you later.